Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool Mickey Mouse animated talking telephone. This is Teresa's equipment from Delaware. This is the initial checkout of this really cool telephone, and these are highly collectible. They're very sought after, and people want to have them repaired. And we've troubleshooted this unit, and we know that from the note that's with this unit, it has no dial tone. And when we troubleshooted, we found that the telephone part of this unit has taken a power surge. So we need to troubleshoot further into the telephone circuits and go from there. And we also have an issue with the batteries that were left in the battery compartment too long, and they leaked inside the battery compartment. And I want to show you the cover of the battery compartment. And so basically you can see where the batteries leaked and left damage on that cover. So we're also going to show you the inside of the unit. Now this gives you a look at the main PC board if you've never seen the inside. And so we have our main PC board, and we want to troubleshoot into that board further. And I want to show you the solder side of the main PC board. And we'll troubleshoot that issue, and then we will start working on the battery compartment area where the batteries leaked. So we're going to go ahead and get a start on the troubleshooting process, and we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair of this really cool animated Mickey Mouse talking telephone. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're going to show a little bit about what's going on. Now, we're in the middle of the process of troubleshooting and repairing our PC board, and that's already been done. Now, we also want to show that we're going to go ahead and add a fuse to this circuit, and that would probably help when you get a power surge. It's better to have the fuse than not have it. And we're going to go ahead and install that right now. So we want to go ahead and get this in place. And as you can see, once I added the fuse, it seized the analyzer. So we want to go ahead and plug our line cord back in and give you some dial tone. So we know we have dial tone. I want to go ahead, if you look at the analyzer, and I want to hang the unit up, it unseized the analyzer. Now I can go ahead and release the hook switch. We have dial tone again. We'll check our amplifier. Now what we want to do is I want to go ahead, and I'm not really looking at the numbers, but I'm going to go ahead and dial a few numbers. If you look at the analyzer, you'll see number 1 came up, or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, should be pound, then star, 1, and I'm going to end in a 2. So we can unplug our line cord now because we know that the unit is repaired for the main PC board, the telephone part. We want to go ahead and get into the battery box area, and we want to clean that up and make sure our batteries are going to make contact. And we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and now conversion of this really cool animated Mickey Mouse telephone. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we're in the middle of the process of repairing this animated Mickey Mouse talking telephone, and we're going to go ahead and show a little bit about what's going on. Now, we're working in the battery box area, and we've removed the old battery plate, and there's not much left of it. We have our plate that we made, and we'll be installing that in the battery compartment. And I want to go ahead and just slide this in a little bit, and we'll go ahead and install the plate that we made for the battery area, and we're going to finish that work up and clean up the battery area because the battery's leaked in this telephone. And we'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool Mickey Mouse telephone. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we have installed our battery plate and we've cleaned the inside of the battery box area and our connections. Now I'm going to mark where the end positive and the end negative of your battery array is. And if you follow the bottom here, you'll notice that that's the positive of the battery. It goes negative, shoots over, hits the positive of this battery, runs down, hits the negative, shoots over to the positive of this battery, back up to the negative, shoots across to the positive of this battery, and then ends up negative here. So basically, if you were going to use a meter, you would measure from this end to this end. This would be positive and this would be negative. And if you watch my meter, I'm going to go ahead and measure right here, and that's your 6 volts. So you know, if you had a good set of batteries in this unit, that we get 6 volts at this point and this point, this being positive and this being negative. And I'll put a little sticker out here if you ever want to measure your batteries once you put them in, positive and negative. And that's where you read for your power on a meter, a volt ohm meter, and you want that set to DC volts. Now, another way you can make sure that you have power is make sure that the switch for animation is on, and then you have a demo button, and you can hold the unit, and while you're adjusting your batteries, you can press the button. Make sure that Mickey is not disturbed where any of the movement is going to be held back from laying down on something. So you kind of want to pick him up a little bit and then hit the demo button.
Oh boy, a phone call!
Now I'm going to stop the demo, but you can adjust your batteries and until you get your power to the unit, because sometimes with any type of situation where you're holding batteries, your voltage loss will always be where the spring for the ground of a battery is attached to the plate. That's the biggest fault point that you will find. So sometimes some tricks are rolling the batteries back and forth to make sure that they're getting good contact. And you can always take a battery and rough up both ends with like a fingernail file or a little piece of sandpaper, or scratch the battery, because that helps with the connection. But 9 times out of 10, your signal loss or your voltage loss will be where a spring meets a battery plate, because they just press that spring into place and it can move around, and that bad connection you will find where the spring for the ground of a battery is connected to a battery plate. And that's where your voltage loss will be. So we'll measure our voltage once again, and we move the batteries around so we may lose our signal. No, we still have 6 volts. We're good. If I hit the demo switch,
Oh boy, a phone call.
now I'm going to turn off the demo switch. So that's some tricks that when you're installing batteries, you make sure that you have your voltage, and you can roll your batteries back and forth, make sure you got good contact, and you can always take a meter and read your positive and negative. And if you get positive and negative and a voltage at this area, and I'll mark it, your 6 volts, you can be assured that the unit is going to work once the voltage is showing up. So if that helps a little bit with a battery box area when you have springs and plates for your battery compartment for the connection of the batteries, that may help a little bit solve an issue with whether you're getting power or not. You can always test it with a demo switch while you're adjusting your batteries, and you can also measure it with a meter. So we're going to go ahead and finish this workup, put Mickey back together again, and we're going to start our final checkout. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are finished up with the repair of this really cool animated Mickey Mouse talking telephone, and we want to start our final checkout. Now I also want to mention our amplified pickup. We use this in troubleshooting, repairing, and on our final checkouts. It's amplified so that you can hear the audio from a receiver. And I have an amplifier back by the video. It has a button on it, and I can press the button and give dial tone or take it away at any time. And since it's an open amplifier, it is prone to any noise or static interference in the atmosphere. And so if you hear a hum or any kind of a static noise, it will be coming from the amplifier and not the telephone. So we want to go ahead and press the demo button. We'll start that.
Oh boy, a phone call. Gee, I wonder who it could be.
And we'll go ahead and stop the demo. We can use the analyzer and send a ring cycle. So we'll start that.
Hiya, pal. You've got a phone call. Oh boy, a phone call.
I'll let it go one more time,
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
and we'll give you some dial tone. Now we want to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. I'm going to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. If you watch that red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we'll go ahead and hang our unit up. We'll give you some dial tone. And we want to hit the redial. And the analyzer will end in a 2. Now that we know that this unit is ringing in on a ring cycle, it's going through its animation, we're dialing out, we have transmit and receive, we can go ahead and push this button on the switch box. That gives us a line out, totally takes the analyzer out of the situation, and we can call it time and temp number. So we'll go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll make that call.
up after this. Want to change the way you watch TV? Get rid of cable. As a limited time offer, you may also qualify to receive a $100 Visa gift card when you sign up today. Press 1 now to be connected and get better TV today. Today is Monday, January 30th. The current time, 9:27 p.m. and the temperature, 37 degrees.
We can hang up. We can call one other number. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Give you some dial tone. And we'll make that call. Hang our unit up. Now that we know that this really cool animated talking Mickey Mouse telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return him to Teresa and she can enjoy this telephone once again. Now these are highly collectible, very sought after, and they're just a really cool telephone. I'm sure he's going to look great no matter where they use Mickey. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.